This morning we're going to do a walk around of a 2007 Toyota Sienna with the Braun Rampvan mobility conversion and 61,000 miles on it. We're going to kind of start off walking around the van. For an '07 model, you'll see this is an extremely nice van. Lots of new parts on it. We've done every single thing this van needed. You'll see a couple of little scratches here on the bumper. Couple little rock chips on the hood. Overall, just a really straight van. Wheels aren't all scruffed up. New tires on it. Does have backup sensors. Is a limited, so a pretty fairly loaded van. About everything you could get on one in '07. As you'll see, again, a couple little scratches on the running boards. Again, what you would expect for an '07 model. Way above average. No hail damage, no dents, really not even a door ding on this van. As I said, a couple of scratches here and there, but nothing that stands out. Is going to be a power door. You'll see the door's going to open, ramp's going to come out, van's going to kneel down. All of that just from one touch of the button here. Ramp in really nice shape. Does have the nice rubber floor, easy to keep clean, a little easier to turn around on. Interior, again, just as nice as the exterior. No damage, no holes in the seats. Leather seats, so still really good, nice shape. You'll see this button here will do the opposite of everything you did. You'll see unkneel the van, pull the ramp up, and shut the door. You can also do that with the remote, and I'm going to show you some other buttons that'll do the same thing. It will come with a set of belts, seat belts, everything like that to secure your wheelchair. Does have an easy lock system in it. Also, if you have that bracket on your chair, you can just roll in there and lock it in like a fifth wheel trailer. Both front seats are removable. They're on wheels. They roll right out. You do have a built-in inverter, plug in for 110 back here. The little storage compartments here. You'll see headphones for the little DVD player here. As again, it's limited, so kind of has all of the options here. That little compartment over here. You do have the defrost on the rear, sunroof. We're gonna get up to the front and do all that in a minute. You'll see this is going to put the door back open, put the kneel ramp down, put the kneel down also. Same thing with this side. You got your power door on that side. That's all down. You'll see this button here, gonna do the same thing. I'll go back up. You're going to have interior, again, really nice. Leather's in really good shape. No holes, no, not really much even anywhere. You do have power seats, front, back, and the back of it here. You do have the, as talked about in the ad, you'll see does have this cracking here. Now there's several different options to have this fixed. There's some overlays that will just lay over this, that contour it and cover it, that are hard plastic. I try not to hide anything, so that's one of those things that some people want that, some people don't, so I'll let you make your option and your decision yourself. You can buy them off of eBay. They just kind of just fit right here and glue on. They have come with double-sided tape. There's cloth ones that are kind of like carpet that fit on here that cover it, but again, this is something that pretty much every Toyota and Lexus at this era did. You'll see we'll go more to the other side when we get there. The passenger side being the worst of it all. And it is here, but you do have the glove compartments. All your owner's manuals are in here for the van and for the conversion. Go ahead and start the van while we're here. You'll see windows work from this side. The beeping that you hear is the easy lock. You'll see over here You just push and hold this to make it shut up. I'll also show you how to have it so it doesn't make noise at any point. The controls for your sunroof are here. Sunroof is there. You also, again, this will do the same thing we did before. We push this button, this button. This button is all, you're gonna see your door's gonna come open, your ramp's gonna come out. You'll see hatch. And over the other side here too. And then there's the other side. So all of these will do control all of those. And I close everything back up. And all there. It's gonna be probably 15-20 minutes, so you'll see here, all your power windows are here. That's your windows for the back. The front windows are automatic, you don't even have to touch them. Oh, just the driver, okay. Power windows. You got memory seats for the driver's side. You can just push the button, you'll see it all gonna go back to where it was set for. But you got memory, 2 different people memory seats here. That'll finish that cycle. You see you do have up and down in the back, as long as forwards and backwards. Of course, the back. Driver's side does also have lumbar support. Can't really see that. So you'll see you have locks are here. That is your child safety lock for the windows there. You're going to see controls for your mirrors are here. It does have power folding mirrors. That's what this is about. You'll see you push the button, mirrors will fold in. But going through a car wash or in your garage or something like that. You have power mirrors for both sides. Again, every single thing in the van will work. There'll be nothing that doesn't work. You have a rear vent windows. You'll see here in the back. Up there, up there. All those are power also. You have adjustable headlights. You can adjust the angle, so which is nice with a wheelchair, because if you get a wheelchair in there and it seems to squat the van down, you could end up with your headlights being a little too high if you have a really heavy person in a wheelchair in the van. So that's actually a fairly nice feature. This is your on-off for your power doors. You always want to, and this is my Toyotas, I get this phone call a lot. So you'll see here for the sliding door, you always want to see orange. That means they're going to work. So if your doors quit working all of a sudden and you realize you can't see any orange, or if your tailgate quits working and you can't see any orange, that's why. You don't know how many times those get bumped by accident. People call me panicking. Controls for your cruise control or your radio are here, and then for your cruise control are all here. And your blinkers does have automatic headlights. You know, pretty much leave that on all the time. Fog lights are there. All of those are going to work. You'll see 61,000 miles. You do have tilt, and that is right here. You're going to see one more option here. That's going to do the same thing on your ramp, your door, and your kneeling. So you've got one in the back, one in the front, one on the roof, one on the dash, and the remote. So you have all those different ways to put it up and down. All of those are going to do it. This on-off button you see here is for the kneel, where the van squats down. So if you don't want the van kneeling, which there's really no reason to ever turn it off, you can turn it off right there and the van won't squat down. That just makes the angle a little bit less steep, easier to get up and down the ramp. You do see you do have AM FM radio. You've got heated seats that are here. Does have the adaptive cruise control, so it allows you to set it when you set the cruise control. It'll come up and it'll be how close do you want to be to the people. That's what you got right there, so you can adjust it there. And automatic rear mirror. built-in garage door opener here. All of that's going to work. I do have lighted mirrors, and have a little bit of a tray here, and then this is your cup holder here. Then another little compartment down here. So you'll see you've got here, and then over here in this corner underneath the seat, you've got another robe just like that. So if you take this seat out, you'll move those straps right there and put them up here. Again, kind of show you what this dash looks like on this side. Kind of a couple of different angles. This side's not as bad, but again, it is there. You know, again, you can either put a carpet on there or a plastic cover, whichever you want. Again, I don't try to hide anything. You see it cracked all the way through here. Again, there was a 10-year warranty. People could take those in and get them replaced. People just didn't do it. As soon as the 10 years was up, Toyota was like, nope, can't do that anymore. So they got rid of it. So, but they tried for 10 years. You'll see little compartments here in the doors. Again, driver's seat, a little bit of wear here, no tacks or cracks or tears or anything, but does have a little bit of wear to it. But again, in really good shape. Toyota uses really, really good leather on the seating surface, so you don't really usually see problems with those. Your Toyota handles, you just pull those. That is the one way, I'll show you on the other side, you can open and close that door without putting the ramp up and down, which we're gonna get around there to that. I'm gonna go ahead and close this back up. Again, you can just pull that. Do have a power hatch, we looked at that earlier. Open it up. Spare tire is back here. JBL stereo system, another outlet for the 110 outlets all right there. All your jack and everything is in here. These seats will fold down like that. So they will fold forward like that, and so that you do have the ability to be able to stack something on top of them if you need to. Headrests are in here. You kind of want to keep those down because you can't really see out if you have them up all the time. So if nobody's in the seat, just put them down. Have a little more visibility. The way the Toyota works, you just pull it, it grabs, closes on its own. If you walk up and pull this handle, that would just open the door. That's the one way. You're just throwing something in or something like that. That does nothing but that. Now, the other thing you're going to see, I'm going to pull that and close it back. We're going to open this back up again. You'll see this button here. This is a manual override simply for the Neil. You'll see how the van's going back up. For some reason, the Neil doesn't come up on its own automatically. You can put it up right there. You'll see until it gets to that noise that it just made right there. That simply does nothing but put the Neil up. It's just direct power to the Neil. Again, for some reason, the automatic part doesn't work. You're not gonna be stranded because you can't put it back up. The ramp, if you can always manually pick it up and stow it by hand and manually put it out. So again, you're never going to be stranded in or out of the van because the ramp doesn't work. There is that manual backup. So again, we're going to close everything back up. You will see you do have windows controls for this van, and down here they do work. Not anything you would probably ever use, but they are there. Same thing here. If you just pull this handle, it will close the door. You do have your window control here. And just because nobody could ever find it, this is your release for your gas cap. Will not work if the door is open. So the other thing is the door won't work if the gas cap is open. So if all of a sudden this door stops working, and down here you just pull the little handle. If this door starts working, and you might want to check and make sure this is closed all the way. So, and that's just a safety thing so it doesn't smack into it and scratch it. And But overall, this is, we'll show you one more thing. We were talking about this. So this does not unlock with the van running. Again, safety procedure. If you have a chair locked into there and all, you don't want somebody pushing that button and all of a sudden they're rolling around. So if you trip this, you'll see it's just like a fifth wheel. You just slide your finger forward till it locks. Now when we crank the van, it thinks there's something in there. Now when we crank the van, you won't hear that beeping. So, whoops, unless I don't lock it all the way. So, and that's just how you shut that. And then once it's off, you can push this button and it releases it. You'll see there. So again, that only works, and it's something you may never use. If you're not going to use it, you just keep it locked. That way you don't have to worry about turning that on and off every time. So there is your 2007 Toyota Sienna with the Braun Rampvan conversion.